I got my first taste of mochi ice cream. It was so good, and I'm from the US, so this is like a big thing for me to try it, because like I was just shopping at a store and it came in this little container thing, and like I'm not in Japan right now, I'm in the US still, but I've never been outside the US, and this was so cool for me to try different foods like this, and plus it's ice cream, and it was so good. And I got mango flavor, which is like a favorite of mine, and I feel like I'm living a little bit of a dream here that I always had. And I saw it on Timothy Goes to School, and this summer me and my grandma were watching Timothy Goes to School. Well, this summer, meaning like last summer, because I call it the COVID summer because it was like that summer last year, not the upcoming summer, but this summer, recent summer, that was, we couldn't do anything because of the COVID. But I got to spend it at home with my wonderful grandma, and I never knew that she would die in March. I always thought I would have her longer, and but I just feel bad. She would have never got to try this mochi ice cream like I did. And I feel like I'm living like a dream right here. Um when I was watching Timothy Goes to School, there was this one character, she brought in mochi ice cream for the lunch and nobody wanted to try it except for the one raccoon, I think. And I don't understand why, because it's ice cream, it's delicious. And I just thought it looked good when I saw it on there, but I never thought, like, mango flavor is a favorite of mine, so I never thought it would be in mango flavor, but I got it in mango flavor and it's so good. And maybe someday I can go to Japan and see what other kind of flavors they have. Do they like mango? I'm not sure, but I'm just, it makes me sad talking about my grandma, but I love her so much, and even though she's in heaven now, I still love her. And if you guys want another story of my grandma, okay, I know the camera's not on me. I don't want to be on camera. I don't want a face reveal right now. Can have a hand reveal. Ignore that. But, I had the most wonderful grandma, and she loved ice cream. And I think she really would have loved to try out mochi ice cream from Japan, because, like, it's a new thing. It's different to us because the kind of stuff we get in the US around where I live, we don't have a lot of those, like, shops that have, like, all the foreign foods and different stuff to try. It's like they have, like, chocolate, vanilla, mint chocolate chip in ice cream at the grocery store now. But this one, I'm in a newer grocery store around a different area, so I got to try this. But it's delicious. I got mango flavor, which is, I love mango flavor, and it was so good. And I think they use like rice flour. Do they like rice flour to make it? Which is interesting because it's like, we don't really use that around here as much, but I feel like that's so good, and it's so interesting to try new foods from other countries. And I feel like his grandma really loved ice cream a lot, she would have loved to try this, and I feel like I'm living a dream right here. And this is like trying mochi ice cream for the first time to me is a big thing, and I'm just so happy. If you guys want another little mini story about grandma, I'll tell you some more. Well, when she was younger, she used to make ice cream in an actual ice cream maker. She was growing up in the country. She lived in the country, and she was growing up in the 30s and 40s in Newcastle, Pennsylvania, and that's not where I'm at at all, by the way. and I'll never tell you where I'm at, where I live. I don't live there, but I just, and she had her grandpa raised chickens, and they used to make, and they had a goat too, but they didn't, to make ice cream they got, I think they had milk from the milk truck in the that went around the town. Back then she talked about a milk truck, and like that seems so crazy nowadays, like, because not everybody buys the same brands of milk, and it seems so funny that they have a milk truck back then. And like, who knows what somebody's making. Like, if they needed milk at the store, they couldn't just go to the grocery store. They had to have like a truck come like every week or something to get them milk, and it's crazy living back then. But she used to make ice cream with an ice cream maker, and she used to like turn a handle, and the kids would love to help turn a candle, and not handle, not handle, I meant, not candle, but and they'd use milk, sugar. I don't know if they'd use like cream or anything to whip it with, but like, I don't, but they would put like salt and ice on the outside to make it cold, and they just churn it and turn it around and stuff. And I guess sometime, like, I guess they'd use berries to flavor it. They used vanilla too, but I guess they'd use berries to flavor it. I don't know what kind of flavors they made besides berry and vanilla. I don't know if they used chocolate, because I don't know if they had the chocolate powder or cocoa powder back then. I think they just used chocolate bars for stuff. I don't even know if they had Hershey's chocolate bars. I thought they did. I'm not sure. I have no idea. But that's just a little story for you. Hope you like it. And if you want to hear more about my grandma, I'll make more videos, and it makes me feel better because it's memories of her. And I was really excited to try my mochi ice cream, and it was delicious. Bye bye, guys.